Melbourne airport, and that was the first time I'm landing on an Australian land, and it was to die for. And there's of course this craziness of exploring the Melbourne airport as much as possible. I was gonna stay there for 2-3 hours, and we landed and just had some ate something and just took some amazing videos out there. There was amazing wind. Now Wellington is a very interesting airport. It's one of the most shortest airport in the world. It has the shortest runway ever, and Airbus 380 cannot land at Wellington airport. Airbus 380 is basically the biggest civil airliner, and it is sort of a double decker, to tell you in layman terms, and it is so big that Wellington airport cannot handle it. So if you are flying into Wellington, you would always have to come down by taking a stopover in Australia or some neighboring city or a country. So I landed Wellington airport. It is unbelievable. Like, I still cannot forget those moments when you land in Wellington airport. On the right side you have fucking sea, on the left side you have sea, you have mountains all over the places, and you just land in middle, and you think that, boss, you're going to really land or not, because it's such a short runway. And but it's amazing. It's an experience to die for. And you land there. It's very hazy and windy out there. It's an amazing city. So I landed at the airport. It's a very short airport, even when you get out there and you do the immigration. And I still remember so basically I had booked an Airbnb, and Airbnb is the only place I use for my stays. I would never use a hotel or an apartment or any shit like that. For the first time I used Airbnb when I was staying in Palo Alto when I went to the US in 2013. I was very skeptical on using it because you never know what kind of person you will be meeting. Is this legit? Is it good enough? Would they be friendly? But it was an experience I would never forget, and it totally took me over. I'm addicted to Airbnb. I think I'm one of the biggest users of Airbnb. I have close to 30 to 40 reviews, stayed in over 20 houses around the world in Airbnb, or maybe more than that, I don't know. So yeah, and I had my Airbnb guest whose name was, I forgot his name. His name was Chester Whitwell. Yeah, his name was Chester Whitwell. So he basically came to pick me up, and he bought a car. The city has a very San Francisco kind of a feel. It is very, it has all these up-down roads. It is a very small city, and it is, of course, has a very unpredictable weather. And it would, we would take like 30 minutes to reach our house. I forgot where I was staying, but it was a top floor, and there was one private bedroom that I had, and had a good interaction with him. So I would always take the keys of an Airbnb house because I don't know when I'm coming back, and these guys are pretty chill about giving the keys and, you know, just being to your own self. So yeah, that's how I reached Wellington, and I guess it was, I was all fucking ready to explore this 1 month trip, and Wellington could not have been better, could not have been a better place to start with.